to my channel. Today we're working on the ML's water leak. So my ML 350 seems to have a nasty water leak. Yeah, you can just see just the water sloshing. We got a big rain yesterday and it's all over here and there. So I looked at it and it turns out that the water is coming from the drain hose off my sunroof. So I've pulled this A-pillar cover off. It was basically just a pull and slide back. I was able to pull this hose to see it's not connected anywhere. So what it's doing is leaking all the rainwater into the floor here. It's just leaking all the rainwater right next to the fuses. Just a perfect spot to cause all the chaos in the future. So it's coming down here onto the passenger well and just making a mess. So today what we're gonna do is take off these screws from here. 1, 2. They're just normal Phillips screw, and this one didn't want to come off, so I had to use the tool, put it in here, like jam it in there, and then use a screwdriver to undo it, just to give you a bit of tension so the screw can come off. So we're going to take off the cover, and there's another nut bolt to take off the tray. It's a 6 mil. Is it coming off? Okay guys, so far we've taken off a lot of stuff out here. So you can see in here the water is still coming from back there, and now the only way to find out where it's coming from is to take the front fender off. Take off the fender. We got one nut right there, and then there's nuts on top here. There's, yeah, about half a dozen nuts. So then you got bolt here, bolt here, bolt here, and a bolt there. So 4 bolts here, and then we got bolts. I got this one, I think. And then we got the bolts in here too, right at the bottom. There's one there, and then there's another one in the middle. Sorry, just the camera keeps moving. So there's one in the middle there, and one up top, right there. It's not catching it. It's the ones right up top. So we've taken the panel off. It was just like I said, these bolts came off. We had to move the headlight just to stop this locking pin from it, and then the one from there, right there, and then 3 in the door. These would work if you got the ratcheting box, ratcheting wrench, because then you can just go from the side and just use the gear to do the job. And now this is the culprit that's been causing all the grief here. It's just filled with all the crap from the tree. I think the previous owner might have parked under the tree or something, but there's no way you can even fit something through there. It's just packed with crap. So now we're gonna clean this out, and then afterwards, actually what we can do is just blow it off. Yeah, you can just blow it with the compressed air. Oh, it's thick, eh? It's goo. It's almost like dirt goo.
It's like mud.
Yeah. Nasty.
It's totally plugged.
It's plugged completely. It sits like, it was sitting like this in there, guys, and it's glued on the side, and all this is what's not letting the water come out. And so we've taken out the hose connection that Mercedes put on, just absolute shithouse connection. So we ripped it all off. It was bounded on here. It takes quite a bit of work to rip it off. So we've actually gone and bought a separate piece of hose of same size and same strength with a connector, and we're just gonna feed it down from the top
Pushing?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
There. Okay.
So now we got plenty of hose coming out.
With no connection here.
Exactly. So we've fed the hose from here, guys, and what we're gonna do is put a connector on here and tighten it, make it all one connection, and it'll just sit perfectly like that in here. But it's just no, yeah, on the A-pillar, and it's not gonna be messy like Mercedes did. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let it run right here, so nothing gets plugged here. It just keeps dropping down. Before, they put an elbow here and all the dirt comes down, sits at a, yeah, and then just doesn't go anywhere.
The water went to the inside.
Yeah, and the water, yeah, the water, all the crazy rainwater just pooled inside the vehicle. You can literally go surfing on the bloody floorboard here. Just so much water. It's not even funny. Look at that. Thanks to Mercedes engineering. But this is fixed now, so we're just gonna put this one back together and then button it all up. A 12-volt connection, not a cigarette lighter, sorry. Put that there, slide it back on. So that's not gonna stop working now. Good. Okay. Part goes on the side there. If you look in here, guys, there's a tab that actually connects over. It's for the hatchback, where it actually holds on to this. So the next thing to do is put these Phillips screws back in, which should go all the way at the top to hold it in here. There's one. Okay. That's done. Actually, I over tightened it. There's a bit of a sag in the plastic. That's perfect. Okay, the bits are done. Now there's this hidden one right at the bottom there. That's the one we gotta put on now. Put that one there. Spin it. I also took off the hose off here, guys. If you ever take off the carpet, just remember there is a heater coil drain hose. There we go. Put that one back on, just so you're not forgetting anything. Okay, now that's a 6mm socket for that. Okay, there we go. Now what we got left here is the cover, which is one weird, really weird nut that goes all the far in the corner, and the other two are just pop pins, one here and one up top. It's really... And now for the last step, we're just gonna put this bit back on. Click, click, 10mm, and it's all done. So if you got swimming pool happening in your floor pan, guys, just do the same and you'll be fine. The chances are, if you got a leak in your ML, majority of it are related to the sunroof. So I'll just tackle this first and then go from there. If you like my content, please subscribe, guys. I'm gonna be making tons of more videos on just bringing this car up to speed. This is it. And this cover here, it just slides on, guys. This is just slide on. I gotta put another zip tie on here too, just to close it all off. Hopefully this covered everything for just the drain leak on the right hand side of the ML. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to reply back to all of that. Thank you. Have a good day.